Hello everyone, Fudge 3004 here. Welcome back to Osiris New Dawn. I am back on Proteus and I wanted to do something today. We have built a lot of stuff on all of our planets, but there's some place that we haven't been. And before the update comes out, if they decide to do away with it, I want to go to some place that there isn't a lot on my channel or a lot of other channels that show what it was like. What I'm going to do is I am going to take what few items I have in here. This is all that I can take. I'm in the process right now of making some laser cells for this, and all of this I'm going to drop this and whatever gold that I have in here, because I need this to make batteries. Okay, so let's do 3 of those. Once I do that, then I'm going to have to get some steel, and I'm going to make, let's go and do 4 of those. I'm going to make 4 batteries, and then I'm going to make 4 laser cell cartridges, and I'm going to have to get some steel going, and I'm going to make a chisel. And I'm going to get some other stuff, and I'll explain as I go. So I'm going to do that. I will be right back here in just a quick minute. I need to go gather some aluminum. I'm not taking this with me. I'm going to wear this down because where we're going, I'm going to kind of do it like it was originally done in the game, to where there wasn't all the stuff that there is now, because I think it's going to be a lot harder, and you'll see when we get there. I am kind of excited about this, but yet nervous at the same time, because I know how hard it is. Let me gather all this stuff. You almost hit our base, yo. What the heck? Man, he's definitely targeting our base. Hokey jamokies. That's not very nice. Let me see. I keep on doing that. F2. That should be more than enough. Let me go get that stuff, and I will be right back as soon as I get done what I need to. I went ahead and I made the laser cells, and I also made a chisel. I'm going to cook up this meat and take this with me, and I'm going to get a whole bunch of these. Actually, I may just only get a few more of those. Main thing that I am going to get, and if anybody's planning on doing this, I would advise that you do this. Not that tree. This one. We want the red berries. Yes. And I will show you why here in just a couple of minutes. The main reason that I want those berries is for these right here. We do not have any red berries where we are going. And for those of you who may have an idea, this is the only way to do it. And I don't know if... There we go. It's now broken. Okay. This is the only way that I can think of to do it that is fair and would be the best way to do it, because anybody who has played this knows what's going to happen. And what I'm going to tell you guys is I'm going to go to the old map. Let me make sure I don't have anything on me that I don't need. I'm just going to take this stack of berries. I do have a fair amount of the makeshift bandages. I hope that'll be enough. I'm taking a couple of barrels. I'm going to go and take these and whatever this stuff that I have. But once that's gone, I'll have to build stuff to make that more of that along with that. And I'm also going to take this for the to build that, like this stuff here, the furnace and all that stuff, the low-level stuff. To get to the old map, you have to be on Proteus, and you just head out here towards the desert. Now, I don't need to worry about rocks or anything, because there's going to be rocks where we're going. I haven't been to the old map for like a really, really long time. Now, we won't be able to get zirconium or cobalt and all that because that'll be something that once we can actually get off and go into space, then we'll be able to, go back to our planets. So the first thing you're going to do is just walk out here into the desert. And eventually, once you get out here a little ways, there will be something that will tell you that you're about to leave to go to the next area. And this will be the original map. Alright. Once you get out here, travel Proteus to Site B. That's where I'm going. Now, we're going to go into here, and I want to show you guys there is a bit of a difference between this map that we are currently on and the original map. Welcome everybody to the original map. It may not look that much different, and in fact it really isn't that much different, but there is a few differences. And as we get into this, you will start to see some of the differences if you've been paying attention and watching my channel and seeing stuff that is going on. If you have come into the game, you have never really explored the old map, I would urge you to explore the old map. It's very interesting. Alright. There's one of our friends there. Let's try to get to a good place. Try to find some place to set up at. I don't know exactly where that's going to be. You can see the banana leaves and all that stuff out here. That's why I didn't bother bringing anything with me that was like that. I brought a few, but not very many. This is going to be the only thing that I'm going to have for right now to actually get any of this stuff. Here's some of those ferns, those center ferns. I want these to make the bandages more than anything. And if you recognize that right there, right above my chisel, and that right again right there, right above my chisel, then you know those are rubber trees. I haven't been here for a long time, so I don't know where everything is. I don't remember. It's been years, a couple of years since, they have updated the game. And I just don't remember where everything is. Let's try to find a good place to build at where we have access to multiple kinds of ores. Okay, this might not be such a bad place. Looks like there's plenty of stuff around here. I don't know where the gases are at all. I have no clue because I don't remember. Back when this came out, you could build the forge and stuff, and then later on they decided to have primitive stuff like the chest and all that, and you could make a stove out of the rocks. And actually it was really cool. It was pretty amazing to see that kind of stuff. This is a good area up here. I do like this. You would crash with your ship, but you couldn't take, you couldn't take your ship apart. You just had to take what was given to you and then start your new adventure here in Osiris when you crashed. Now, I brought the red ones because the only ones on here are the purple ones, and that's all you will get on this area at all, is nothing but purple. That's something to know, and try to be prepared that that's the only thing you will ever receive. One thing you may notice, there is no space debris anywhere. There is none. They have the rocks, and that's it. That's why I brought some, because otherwise we're going to struggle to make anything. I thought about starting a new character, but that would just take way too long to open up everything. I'm going to try to not use that stuff if I can help it, but the first thing I am going to do is I am going to set up my dome. This was something that we always had with us. I'll set you right there. F. And let's build you. So in the original game, this was the only thing that you had to basically protect yourself. and kind of hope that it didn't get destroyed in the process. There was a computer there with the data disk and stuff in the original game, but since we're in a different game, let's collect this kind of stuff and see what it takes to make a few things. Because I really haven't done this for so long on the original map, I don't remember a lot of things, and I'm going to have to figure this out. Let's go to F3, let's go to Utility, and let's see what it takes to make the forge. Okay, so we really are going to have to make, at minimum, the furnace, because it used to be the forge just took the raw iron and that kind of stuff. Now it doesn't, so you do have to cook it in the furnace. So I will have to be sure to set up the furnace. If I can avoid setting other stuff up, I most certainly will, because it's not cheating, but it kind of is, if you know what I mean. But because we won't be able to smelt anything because we don't have that ability, let's get some of this. I'm about to try to find plutonium somewhere. Let's go back to F3. I don't remember what all I need for that. I'm gonna need 4 plutonium ingots. It's like titanium and iron. I believe that's titanium. Yeah, that is titanium. All right, that means I'm gonna have to find precious metal somewhere, and I don't know where that precious metal is. There's base metal, but as far as precious metal, yeah, that might be a little bit, and we're gonna have to just look around, explore this. One other thing to know on this original map, it's not gonna be near as easy, because for one thing, there are no satellites. There is nothing like that. As you can see right over here, here is a creature, and this is one of the sceliopods. You'll notice what it says. It says adult sceliopod. The only things on here, on this old map, are adults. There are no young. There's no infants. Everything is adults, and boy howdy, are they hard to kill. That's one of the problems that I have with this map. But it's also fun. I really enjoy plutonium. You do get plutonium from time to time. It is just not a super common thing. Let's go to 5. Inflatable dome. Let's go back to our inflatable dome. Let's get set up with that forge, and I'll meet you guys there once I get that stuff set up, and we'll see how close we can actually be to starting to do anything here. The good thing is we won't have to worry about trying to make rubber or anything, because there are rubber trees here. Okay, we'll get a little bit of that. We don't need to like get tons of it, but we will get some. And there will be a little bit of rubber, just like there was in the base game, you know, lying around and stuff once you hit things, just like there are from those trees. And that's fine. One of the other biggest things that I have against this map that I think people that have played this can understand is everywhere that you went, these guys are everywhere. These urchins, you can see just how many are packed right into this area. And as you go around, they're everywhere. They're almost inescapable. And you would just use so much of your tape and everything. It was ridiculous. That's something we're going to have to watch out too, is how much of that we use, because I don't remember being able to make any of the cloth. Maybe we could, but I don't remember it. Let's see. These are only the purple berries. Oh, careful. And purple berries. there was these things here, these nodules, so you can still get the tree sap off of there, and that's good. That's one of the best things. I didn't cook up that meat, but that's okay. That's one of the best things, and you can get that. It took me a long time to figure out how to do that and what to do to get that, because that was always so hard to figure out. Man, just look at all these. Now, on the other map, on the Proteus West or whatever, those guys are spread out, you know, they're fairly sparse and, you know, stuff like that. But here, no, not so much. They are everywhere. That's what all this is right here. This is just those not the sea urchins, but those urchins, and they're horrible. That's one of my biggest complaints about this map. This was a lot of fun. It was hard, but it was fun. And there are places to find some of the really, really good stuff. It's just very dangerous. Alright, let's make some more stuff. I'm gonna need... I don't have enough aluminum. That's something I'm definitely gonna have to make. Because I'm gonna make one of these to put my stuff in, because back then they didn't have the space to be chests, so I'm gonna need to make the depository. I'm gonna have to hunt for some more aluminum. I will be back as soon as I find some more of that. Let's go and put a depository down for our storage. Just gonna put that guy probably right back here like this, right behind our furnace. There we go. Now we have our readout on this side. 10 iron ingots and 10 aluminum ingots. Alright. Now that we have that, we can begin storing a bit of stuff in here to kind of lighten our load a little bit. I think we can probably make plutonium in here, but I don't remember. Yes, we can. Alright, let's go and do as many of these as we can. I think we need 5 of those to be able to make the the big smelter, you know, the forge. So we're gonna need a few more plutonium ingots, at least one more for sure. That won't be too much more. That's gonna be all right to do. And you guys can see what it's gonna take to actually live out here. One thing too we're gonna probably have to do, because we just don't have it on us, is we have to use bashing rocks to do things instead of always using our little thing here, our chisel, because this thing is going to wear down so fast. Let's plan on using bashing rocks and pick those up since they are on here. That would be a good idea, because that chisel is going to be one of our main weapons, because once that pistol breaks, until we can make, you know, something like the something to make wire and all that stuff, yeah, we're not going anywhere. That's one thing we're gonna have to definitely be on the lookout for, is a few rocks. Maybe not like hundreds, but just a few to keep us in bashing rocks. I'm gonna go around, try to find some more plutonium and titanium, because we need that for the forge. I don't know where that precious metal is. Hopefully we'll find it okay, but it's also... it's what I was afraid of. It's a crab monster over there, man. An adult crab monster. That's not good. I did not want to see that. Well, we do have aluminum around here. We just have to try to stay away from him or her or whatever. And let's go gather some resources and I'll be back.
Vitals dropping.
And of course, what do you know it, the crab monster's after us. Ah, hey, look at that. There's some gas. Come on, man. Leave me alone, please. I'm not doing anything to you. I'm not hurting you, you know. Let's get out of here. Come on, hurry up. This is not working out so well. Go, 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 go. Ow. This is one of the problems is you constantly get attacked by stuff like this, and it is no fun. Okay, fine. We'll go in here then. Oh yay, that didn't work out so well.
Immediately.
Alright, fine. Yeah, you don't like that? Oops, sorry, tree.
Seek medical assistance immediately. Seek medical assistance immediately.
Come on, you dummy.
Suit breached. Vitals are now critical. System restored.
Try to get back to our dome if we can, because that's about our only place to be safe. Oh, this is so hard. I forgot. I was hoping we could actually get by with not awakening her, but that didn't work. Come on, just run. Oh boy. That is no fun. This is one of the problems that I have with this map is it is so hard to do anything and you just end up using so many resources. Let's make a few of these guys. You guys saw how little their health dropped. That's the problem is a lot of these things, most of them are adult, and as such they are extremely hard to kill, and that makes them very, very dangerous.
Vital stabilized.
Okay. Oops, sorry about that. Alright, let's see. Oh, that was tough. And that was just one. Now imagine when you get to like arachnids and, or you know, the arachnoids or whatever they are, and all those other things. It's just almost impossible. We did start with the rifle originally, but again, that cost quite a bit to make, and it's just really hard to do. We're gonna have to make everything from pretty much scratch, and that's gonna be one of the hardest problems. I'm gonna continue looking around, see if I can find some titanium, and hopefully not die in the process, and I will talk to you guys here in a minute when I do. Alright, so maybe this stuff has been in here, it's just your chances of finding them are slim. There is an infant gnat here ahead of me. I don't know what that means as far as how hard they are to kill. If you can't get up here, then I should be fairly safe. At least that's my thought. Well, I think we're at a standoff, and once again, I will be looking around, seeing if I can find anything worth anything. So there's a spider over there, or a crab, I mean. Oh, he's coming up for me. He's trying to get to me.
Vitals dropping.
Okay, got him. Some more gases over there. That's good.
Vitals stabilized.
As you can see, this is very, very dangerous, and we just need to try to find our way around without dying. I did find some copper.
Vitals dropping.
That's good.
Vitals stabilized.
That means that maybe somewhere around here, there may be some titanium. There we go, titanium right there. Yay! Alright, finally found what I was looking for. This is the Flores crater. One thing that was originally in the game too is the nights were like super long and the days weren't very long, and they did change that eventually, but yeah, it took a little bit for them to get that done. But this map is just so hard because, as you can see, I mean, those crab monsters jump all over the place. This is actually a really good area. There's that, oh, that is lithium. Serious? Alright, are you kidding me? Of course I'm taking that. Always take this stuff if you can get it, because you never know when you're gonna get it. Hello? Wow. Luckily I did pick up a couple more rocks so we can continue making bashing rocks. Now imagine if we just had our... Hello. Well, whatever it was, I apparently killed it when it came to attack me. Probably a parasite. If you would like for me to start over, let me know. Well, careful. And I can start over. I can start over on this map, and we can, you know, get all the berries that we can, and just have whatever stuff that we have on our person when we crash and start like that. That would be a lot of fun. But let me know what you guys think about that. I think that would be an alright thing to do. You know, I don't mind starting over. I think it's a blast. And, you know, that's something that would be good. Alright, let's get a bit of this stuff smelted. Now, we need one more of those. We can do a few of these. That's all we're going to be able to do. We do have quite a bit of aluminum. Let's go and do that. And we need the titanium. We have quite a bit of that. Alright. Good. We can't make any lithium in here because it just isn't open. That was the gnat meat right there. Alright, let's go. Ooh, look, man, darn dust storms. Let's see what it takes to now build that. Let's go to F3, utility, and forge. Why can't I build the forge? Because I need iron ingots. That's easy. Piece of cake. Just go and bust up these guys here a bit. Get some more iron because we're going to need it anyway. As you can see, you're going to go through rocks like crazy. Once we get the forge built, then we can maybe begin making those chisels again. Make iron ingots. Titanium takes so long to make. Don't really want to be looking too long in your stuff, especially on this one. Alright, let's go make that. F3, utility, forge. Oh, that's right. Okay. I guess I only needed 4, maybe, right? F3. Okay, I did only need 4. I guess I had them. Let's make the forge, and let's put the forge over here on this side. Stuck them right up like that. Actually, which way are you facing? There we go. Now we'll be facing out like that. Maybe I'll have face like that. That would be a good place right there. That way we can just come right out to him and get that done. F. Okay. So now we have the forge. Now when we come into here, now we can make lithium. And once we start making lithium, then we'll be able to make a lot more stuff. Lithium, of course, is 5. Now for the chisel, we're going to need some copper. We can get that. We can make the steel. That's not that big of a deal. I rhymed. Let's get some iron. I believe there's some more iron in here. There's actually not as much iron as I thought. We are starting to get a bit of a collection of stuff. That's actually not too bad. That will help us out quite a bit in the future. Let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know if you guys are enjoying this. And I guess we're just going to have to end it there. We will continue this on this map. We will see. I may have to come back out here because I may not start on this map, but we will see. Let's go and save it real quick. Okay. And I guess that I will talk to you guys next time. You guys have a great day. 15 health, that's good. So we can only do that every 5 minutes. That'll help with our suit and not using as many bandages. I am the Fudge 3004. This is Osiris New Dawn. We're on the original map. We're going to try this out. We're going to build everything from scratch because there are no, like I said, satellites or anything. And yeah, this looks like to be an adventure. Thank you guys for joining me here. We will talk to you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.